Hey everybody, I'm Videobob and I'm back to talk about the Skull Shaver. Now, you remember a while back I did a video review about my Skull Shaver, and I was complaining about, kind of the quality of the thing and how I've had to replace it several times and some of the things that had to go on. And so that very one that I had in the video, this one here, which is the SS Trinity or whatever, it stopped working already. Doesn't work. I love the Skull Shaver. It's a great thing for bald guys because, you have these like 5 blades. It's basically, and I'm sure they don't like it when I say this, but it's basically a Norelco that they've adapted to be a hand, like a palm sander for your head. And whenever I use it, other bald guys, they're like, wow, that thing is great. How can I get one? And the deal is, they generally don't last me but about maybe 3-6 months tops, and they break. And being that they're over $100 usually, it's not good. So I pointed out that this is the lady shaver. This is the one that it's the same one, but they just market it for women for shaving their legs or whatever, or shaving their whatevers, And this one is still working. It's still doing pretty good. It's got the little blue deal. Shows you 100% whatever, and you can shave with it. But I got a crazy surprise in the mail. I did not ask for this. The people at Skull Shaver, they watched my YouTube video. They did. They commented on it, if you go back and look. And I had a little dialogue with them, and they said, although we weren't happy with some of the things you said, you raised some valid points, and we want to improve ourselves as a company. Wow, they really won my respect. They took what I had to say, they listened, and they did something about it. And they took my criticism in stride and used it to better themselves. And rather than, they could have gone the other way with it and been fighting with me. So, I always like to say in my videos that they're very unbiased because they're things that I go out and buy. And if I go out and buy it, I have the right to do and say whatever I want. But, in this case, Skull Shaver mailed me, not only did they send me a new Skull Shaver, check this out. This is cool. Pre-launch limited edition. This is a limited edition pre-launch release of the PITBULL shaver. There will be no PITBULL shavers available in the market for a short time before we get adequate quantity to satisfy the large demand. A full instruction manual in paper will be in our mass production version. In the meantime, you can download it from our download site. Caution: PITBULL has a different design shave head than our other models. Our new blades are sharper, smoother, and more durable. Please refer to the instruction manual, watch the video, blah, 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 blah. And get a free rinse stand. Platinum buyers get our all-new premium rinse stand after you have used and experienced the comfort and convenience. Anyway, they sent me this thing for free, no charge. Thank you so much for supporting our business over the years. We've worked very hard to get where we are today. This PITBULL shaver represents the culmination of our efforts to date. We completely revised our production processes and focused on making PITBULL shavers higher quality and more durable than anything that we've previously offered. We are excited to present you with this VIP pre-release sample. We would love to hear your feedback on our new model, and thank you again for your support. Wow, that's really cool. So, first of all, I'm a good customer. I've bought a lot of their Skull Shaver products over the years. I bought a bunch of them. So let's see here. This is just an advertisement for the lady shaver, the one I just showed you a second ago. And then if you have a question about our new shaver, please ask us. PITBULL shaver is the 3rd generation product of Skull Shaver in less than 5 years. We built new tooling from scratch and demanded the highest manufacturing quality. Your shaver is backed by Skull Shaver's outstanding customer service and 1-year warranty. Now, I did say before that when I had problems with the thing, they were happy to replace it and work with me on it. And they made it. It's just that, the bottom line is they put together a great design. They hired a manufacturing facility, and I'm guessing, this isn't fact, I haven't confirmed this with them. I'm just assuming because this is how things work. You design it, you send it, you hire a manufacturing facility, usually in China. They manufacture the thing for you. You get back cartons of it. You get a couple containers full. Then you got to get rid of them, and then you got to sell them. And they learned, just like we did, that the motors in them and the batteries in them weren't as good as they could have been. I had their first generation skull shaver, and the battery didn't last very long, and I ended up rewiring it and put a new battery in it myself, and then eventually the motor burned out. And then I got their second generation one, and the motors would burn out pretty quickly. So here it is. We're going to get to see this together. Same travel case, it looks like. That's fine. Let's open it up and have a look and see what's in there. I know I've made you wait for like almost 6 minutes. All right. Oh, okay. Wow. So right away, it's chrome. If I can get this bubble wrap off. It's in there really well. Hold on. I don't want to rip it open. Ah, there we go. Wow, it's shiny. Like my head. It's like chrome. It's like black chrome. Wow. Right away, I'm seeing, okay, I'm seeing a bit of a difference with the head as compared, I mean, it's the same 5 blades, but it, see how it, oh, okay. Ah, so it's a twist camber lock. So that's a little different than the old one. What I do with the that's the lady one. What I do with my, oh, here it is. So the other one, it just pulled off. Well, it pulls off. All right, or now it's broken. Ow. Yeah, it just pulls off. I hurt my arm. And so this one, oh yeah, so I wonder if this old one will fit on there. Doesn't look like it will. You probably could force it in there, but so rather than doing what just happened, they've made it so that it just twists on. Yeah. All right, now let's get a difference here. So let's pop off the, let's see what's going on here. So when you pop the blade off to clean it, oh shit, what just happened? Something just hit me in the face. Oh, this little thing. Okay, so there's a little spring. So maybe I'm not supposed to take that off. Hope I didn't just mess it up. But anyway, this thing here, in order to clean it, you have to take the head off and dump it out and clean it, you know. Like, that's not necessarily part of the instructions, but that's how you do it. So I think that, did I do that right? Let me try taking this one off. Maybe I'm not supposed to take that off. Didn't say not to take it off. I think this is what happens here. I shouldn't be recording this. Okay. So this little thing just goes on there. All right. So right away, major difference here in the way this thing is designed. You have like a much larger gear, and then this thing, there's like a little small gear. So the way this thing works, you have like some little tiny gears. This one has a great big gear. So I wonder if I turn it on. Oh wow, yeah. So there it is. Okay. So yeah, completely different design. This one uses like this little, the way this little gear. Okay, it's a completely different design. Yeah, they did. They went back into the studio and reworked this thing from scratch. I mean, it is completely different. And I'm guessing that, you know, it's all for the better. So let's snap that back together. Oh, wow, that's nice. Okay, so, well, it goes away. So it's invisible. You press the button, and there's your battery status. It says PITBULL. Thing lights up. Okay. Now, right away, now, you know, leave it to me to bitch about something. I'm loving the chrome stainless look, But just from touching it even a little bit, it's covered in fingerprints. That shit drives me crazy. Look at that. Ew. One of the things that's nice about this matte black one is you can touch it and play with it all day long, and it's kind of rubberized, and it doesn't leave a fingerprint. This thing is like going to be slick, and, you know, it's all covered in my fingerprints now. It's just one of those things, like I obsessively clean my phone. I'm one of those people. All right, let's try it out. Turn it on. Now, it doesn't seem to have different modes. It has on and off. That's really all you need. It feels very firm. I noticed it's not as loud as the other one. Now I had shaved previously earlier today, so I don't have that much stubble. It's nice and massaging. I'm enjoying this. Now the way they suggest to do it is you hold it like this. Oh, you know what? I bet you that's why they changed to this cam lock system. Because with the other one, you know, even though this one was pretty hard to get off, I would find that, like, you'd be holding it like this and it could pop off, you know. So this one, you're supposed to do this. I've always just liked doing it this way, though. Watch me shake my head. Yeah, that's nice and smooth. It's comfortable. I'm enjoying this. It's putting me to sleep. It's massaging. All right. Anyway, you watch me shake my head. Yeah, we're at 97%. I got nothing bad to say about it. I mean, I got it for free. It's got a nice little cover here. Goes onto the heads. Doesn't seem to stay on very well, though. So I dig the look of the chrome, but it's covered in like gooey fingerprints. Don't like that. So I don't know if the chrome is necessarily, or the whatever this is, that's necessarily the way to go. It seems to me like if your hands were wet, this would be kind of slippery. I kind of like just the plain rubberized black. This is cool, though. I mean, it definitely is, you know, classier. Comes with what appears to be the standard charger. There's a piece of foam in here for some reason. Oh, you got yourself a little brush for cleaning that out. That's not really... I've said before that if you get one of these, you must get the case. Really should just come with the case. It's like, come on, man, just give us the case. Stop jacking me off and making me nickel and dime me for everything. So maybe they're going to give you the case. But I highly recommend the case. And the way this thing goes in here, you just kind of... It's not... the way this is just... Really, the case needs to be just a hair bigger. You can squeeze it in there, but you can see, like, it's not fitting exactly the way it should. Because you can't do it this way. It doesn't fit like that. And then when you put the plug in there, like... I made the suggestion to them before that they should ditch the AC cable and just go with a USB micro USB cable like everything else in the world. Because then you don't have to carry this proprietary little plug with you, and you can just take your shaver with you, and you know you can plug it in anytime to anything and charge it up. Because, and really, if you look at this thing, I think it's only putting out 5 volts in the first. Yeah, it puts out 5 volts at 1,000 milliamps. That's the exact same basic thing that an iPhone charger puts out. Same whatnots. I'm trying to see if there's a difference between these cases. I mean, I know it came in this case. I'm having a little trouble getting it to go back in without kind of squishing it. It doesn't really fit exactly. But, I mean, you could squeeze it in there. So it fits. I'd like to see them make a little bit more of a molded kind of a case for it. Little bit classier. See, I'm having a little trouble with the zipper. I did a video a minute ago about my Wusthof nail manicure set and how well the case was made. The case was just phenomenal. Now, granted, that's a $200 manicure set. This is a $5 case. That's what they sell the case for. I'm not complaining about the case. I mean, you know, it's what you get. But they've redesigned this thing where it seems to me, yeah, it's just a hair bigger, you know, and that one little hair bigger doesn't agree with the placement of this like netting, so it just doesn't want to fit in there. You can squeeze it in there, but it's kind of weird. Anyway, being that it's brand new, I haven't really had the chance to really fully check it out. This one has quit working, and I don't know. I guess I'm going to throw it in the trash. This one's still working after all this time. That's the new PITBULL shaver. Now, basically, all I can say about it as of right now, I'm going to throw this wrapping away. I don't really need this. Is that so far I love it. So far it's great. Tomorrow when I get up, I'm going to shave my head with it. And it'll be great. And all I can say is, if this sumbitch stops working in a couple of months or whatever, I'm going to make another video. Okay? Right now I love it. Because here's the deal. I don't know what kind of motors Norelco uses, but I mean, you can buy a Norelco shaver and use it like forever. The motor will never stop working in that thing. Okay, you might rub the paint off of it. The battery might finally die. You know, whatever. But I've never had a Norelco shaver stop working. Okay. So, I'm hoping that this time they pick the right motor. They're using quality batteries because, look, I'm not interested in saving a couple bucks. I'll pay up. I will pay up. I don't know what the manufactured suggested retail price of the new PITBULL chrome shaver is going to be. Because I've gotten a pre-release and you've gotten to see it. But I would hold out for that one. And I know they're not going to want me to say that because they probably want to liquidate their stock. They're probably going to be getting rid of their regular skull shavers and selling them real cheap. And that's fine. But I would hold out for this one, so I don't know, you know, how long it's going to take before they're available versus the time that this video is released. As of this video is put out, I'm recording this November 8th, okay, of 2017. So I don't know when those are coming out. It didn't say. But link is below. It's like skullshaver.com, or they've changed the name. You know, they've gone through the bald eagle and the Trinity and the butterfly. This thing is called the PITBULL. Maybe they're naming it after like the rapper Pitbull. I don't know. But that's my unboxing and my review of it. So hope you dig it. And you can, I'll put a link to the previous video in here you can watch if make it easy for you. All right, everybody, please like, please subscribe, please share. And I'm Videobob. Thanks for watching.